my end of the year makeup and skincare recommendations that I have found that work for me. Now, I kind of have a combination skin. Sometimes it's oily, sometimes it's dry, just depending on the weather, the and other factors. So, what I'll start off with is like how you would apply how you would apply makeup. Um, I love this Tatcha. Yeah, you've had enough candy, Elizabeth. Sorry. I got Elizabeth in the background. Um, I just opened up a candy cane. That was enough. So, the serum stick by Tatcha. I usually try to get this on sale when either Ulta or Sephora have coupons, and you can apply them to prestige skincare. I think this serum stick by Tatcha is very good. Another thing that I think is very good is from the Dollar Tree, and that's the multivitamin Global Beauty wipes. I don't have allergic reaction with them. They're very nice. Now, another thing that I would say is, um, if I can find it, or did I put it somewhere, was that Glow Recipe, uh, or dupe for Glow Recipe by Be Pure that I shared in my other video. And I'm just trying to see where I set it down. I had it right here in front. It might have got moved, but I'll probably find it after the video is. But it's the global no the Be Pure Glow Recipe dupe that was their night cream. It felt a lot like this cream, the Clinique Moisture Surge. So if you like Clinique Moisture Surge, get that Be Pure night recovery cream. That's a Glow Recipe dupe that I shared in my Dollar Tree live. That is very very good, and I compare it to this Clinique Moisture Surge, which this does, add on to my end of the year favorites. So, and then for SPF, I like these Stila dupes that they have on Amazon. And some of them are by different brands. They usually have them on flash sales that you can get for $5, and they have SPF in them. So I love these, and I use that while applying my makeup. Other When you move on to concealers, I like the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer and the Essentially Ageless Be Pure Concealer. I got this in Fair. The e.l.f. and this one, and I even like to help like brighten up the face. My end of the year favorites, the LA Colors Conceal It. These are very good concealers. If you have like aging skin, these have worked well for me. And then as far as like contour sticks and other stuff, I like the LYS like Harmony bronzers, and I also like the LA Colors contour stick. I feel like it's just as creamy and just as good. They also do have a blush and a brightening white one too. And then as let's see here, as far as blush, I didn't really have like a super favorite blush, but I did end up liking, where did I put it? Um, the Kiko liquid blush. And again, that's right over here. Yeah, it was this Kiko liquid blush I did end up liking quite a bit. It's called So Chic Trio Blush. They have this on Amazon. I really ended up liking this for a blush. Other blushes that I ended up liking were from Laura, Laura Geller blushes. I did like that. Um, and the e.l.f. liquid blush I thought was really good this year as well. Now, here's what I was looking for. I was early comparing this Be Pure Glow Up Night Moisturizer to feeling about the same as Clinique's Moisture Surge. So that's what I was trying to say earlier on the skincare favorites. The next thing that I've really been liking is I rediscovered, as far as highlighters, this Becca Champagne Pop that Smashbox preserved when Becca went out of business. I love this thing and it lasts forever. You can use it as eyeshadow, you can use it as highlighter, um, and they last a long time. And then as far as other highlighters that I like the Be Pure Glow Up Wands. I think are really similar. They're blushes and bronzers to e.l.f. and they're way cheaper. So, hello everybody. Hi. And these are some of my end of the year favorites is actually stuff from the Dollar Tree is the Be Pure Glow Up ones. And then as far as like lip glosses and what is good lip glosses, I like the oh, I'm sorry that your cat passed away. Um, so uh as far as lip glosses and stuff that I like as my end of year favorites, I also like the CoverGirl Clean and Fresh Yummy Gloss. These aren't talked a lot about on like in the beauty community or anywhere. And I was really surprised that these aren't talked about because these feel like a really good conditioning lip balm. So these are really, really good. Um, very, if you got dry, chapped lips, these almost feel like a treatment. So the CoverGirl Clean and Fresh Yummy Gloss. And another one I have, but I don't have it on me to show, it's in a bag, is the NYX NYX Fat Lip Oil in the shade Scrollin'. That's kind of a brown, metallic, um, it's brown with a little bit of gold flecks in it. Those are very hydrating, very good. From the high end point on glosses, I like the Dior lip oil. I'm sorry that you had your cat passed away. I've had some animals pass away too over the years. And then the other thing that I wanted to mention is this lip serum. It's called the NYX Lip IV, and I got it in Bubblegum Burst. And then this is a very pretty color, end of the year favorite too. So check out NYX. NYX comes out with like wonderful lip glosses and lip liners throughout the year. I like the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip liners, specifically in the shade Cool Brown. I love those lip liners. They're very good and they last a long time. They are on the pricier side. And then the other stuff that I've really been loving is the gel lip liners by LA Colors. This was in the shade Rose All Day. These are very they glide on and uh, they stay reasonable amount of time. So you got one high-end one, Anastasia Beverly Hills. This one's in parchment, but I like cool brown. And then the LA Colors gel lip liner and rose all day. So these are some of my favorite lip liners so far this year. As far as lipsticks, I've kind of rediscovered Revlon, the blush, the flush color and blush color. They and the L'Oreal lipsticks as well, specifically the shade Organiza. That was liked by the Combat Gel lady. And then as far as loose powder, what I've really liked is the Kimchi Puff Puff Pass. This goes on a sale a lot on TikTok. This Prolux matte setting powder in ivory. This is at the Dollar Tree right now. Both of these loose powders are very good. Um, so I these made it to my end of the year favorites. And then another thing that was as far as on my favorites list is Amazon has wonderful eyelashes that you can get. These magnetic, instant smart, reusable 10 pair eyelashes and eyeliner with eyelash applicator. And they do have other eyelashes there that I like half cat eye ones. Check out Amazon for eyelashes. And then what else I ended up liking a lot this year as far as eyeshadow palettes is I kind of rediscovered Morphe. Morphe has a bigger palette than this. This is their one that they came out over the summer. Python Code is the name of it. And I rediscovered Morphe. So, and I think they make good quality eyeshadows. I think their cream shadows like Airplay could be a Painterly dupe, or for somebody who likes Painterly. And then I've still been loving my Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil, automatic eyebrow pencil. I highly suggest that. The Be Pure, this is like a white pencil that they have at the Dollar Tree. It's good for the inner corner. Still love that. And the Kiss Super Lash Hold Glue. I've always consistently loved this and reuse it to apply on my eyelashes every time. So that's another thing that I love is, and as far as other eyeshadow palettes for like high end, I do like big palettes and I do get those quite a bit, but I like to get like a mini Natasha Denona. I know these are investments. You can apply coupon codes to them, but I like this one. This one was the mini Starlet by Natasha Denona. And I think it's worth sometimes using a coupon code that Ulta has a couple times a year for 20% off and getting these mini palettes, because you get more use, I think, out of a mini than you do a large palette, just for me, because it's not as overwhelming. And then, yeah, you can have that popsicle, Elizabeth. And then the other thing that I've been just trying to think of other stuff that I like as far as lip oils. I like the e.l.f. Reviver lip oils. Now, this is the regular e.l.f. lip oil, but this is still in my top category. And then I did try the Drunk Elephant bronzing dupes, but they do have these at the Dollar Tree. And I think these are very comparable to the e.l.f. Drunk Elephant. Of course, they're not going to have as many. The Drunk Elephant are comparable to this Be Pure bronzing drops, but you have to be careful of how much you use. It's very, very pigmented. Another place to get perfumes and other stuff is the Five Below. This is their Frara Stiletto. If you liked the provocative woman from Elizabeth Arden, you would like this perfume. This is at, yeah, this is at Five Below. Okay, then just wait a second, Elizabeth. I'm about done with the video. I'm just trying to think of like every category and stuff that I've really liked, really been reaching for throughout the year. I do try a lot of eyeliners. I don't necessarily review them, but I always come back to this e.l.f. Wet n Wild Hydra Proof Liquid Liner. I love this stuff. I always come back to it. I think it's very easy to use, very easy to make a wing. And these Morphe, as far as blush, going back to the blush category, I really like these Morphe, let me see what this is, Cheek Thrills After Party. These are like a knockoff for one size, but these are very good. There's no reason to spend the money on one size. Now, as far as high-end blushes go, I do like the Patrick Ta blushes. So he does make some great neutrals, and those, you know, within budget, I would suggest to get those. But I was just sharing overall my end of the year favorites, and I do got to do some other stuff. I may continue this video as I think of like other stuff that I've really liked that I could share, as far as like just makeup and skincare in general. But another thing before I go is that I'll share is Micro Beauty, MCO Beauty, out of Australia. They're really popular on TikTok right now. I bought the travel size of Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk, and I went and I got the MCO Beauty, MCO Beauty Very Shelly. A lady on there said that these shades were pretty much alike. Now, I'll let you decide. So here's the MCO, here's Charlotte. I think one's a tad pinker, Charlotte is, in Pillow Talk, and the MCO Beauty one is a little bit more browner. But they look a lot alike on the packaging. The shades are only a hair difference. And discovering that, I think, has really has made a difference in discovering MCO. MCO Beauty does do great dupes. So, and that was, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, I'll probably link down below. It'll take a while to load, but this brush holder and brushes that I got off of Amazon. It may take a second for the video to load, but when it does, I'll go into the description or the comment section, and I'll share this brush holder and these brushes that I got. This brush holder, I think, is now $13. This brush set is now like $10 or $13. So together, you know, it's like around $26 for everything. But I really like this, and it rotates. And these brushes are fairly good quality from Amazon. They don't shed, they're thick. And as far as setting spray, I really like Rimmel's Lasting Finish. And then that Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, that's her setting spray I really like as well. But I would compare this to almost like putting hairspray on your face. It is that good. And I'm just trying to think of anything else. Oh, the Yare perfume. I don't think there's really any need to spend a lot of money on it's YARA perfume. This perfume, it smells so good and it's affordable. These bottles are anywhere from like $9 to $10 usually, if you look in the right spots. If I think any more, I'll do a part 2 to the series. But I hope everybody. Oh, another. I'm just remembering stuff. Next time I may write it down. But Peter Thomas Roth, Instant Firm IX. I'm 40 years old. I don't use it all the time, but when I do, I really like that it tightens up the eye. That stuff is good, and he did come out with a reformulated version. So I'll go ahead and end the video now. I hope you have a good day.